Trover Saves the Universe is an action platformer that came out in 2019, developed and published by Squanch Games. Squanch Games previously made the weird, wacky, and wondrous VR game Accounting and then Accounting Plus, as well as recently creating High on Life. Trover Saves the Universe can be played within VR or without it while playing with a controller. I played the game both ways, and while playing in VR gives you that cool experience of being in the living space of these characters, it doesn't discredit the story or the actual game playing without it. Both ways of playing Trover give you an equal amount of participation and a quality experience. You play as a Chairorpian, a being that is perpetually stuck in a chair and uses a game controller to move their chair around. An alien named Glorkon arrives, steals your 2 dogs, and inserts them into his eye sockets. Defeated and with nothing to do, you sulk in your house while watching the news. Another alien named Trover, who is set on defeating Glorkon, shows up at your doorstep and takes you with him on an adventure across the universe to destroy Glorkon and to save it from its ever-impending doom.
I'm a real interesting character. Oh yeah, this is definitely the right place. You're the one. Okay, listen to me. We don't have time to get into it right now, but you're coming with me.
If you are familiar with Justin Roiland's work with Rick and Morty or any other Squanch games, you'll feel right at home with Trover. The game's comedy aspect is definitely a dominant part and forefronts the representation of the game overall. As someone who despises Rick and Morty, I think the dialogue and characters in Trover Saves the Universe are hilarious and well written. The crazy character designs and outlandish dialogue embodies something that should be incredibly obtuse and obnoxious, but the way they are displayed here in this game just fits right and comes off amusing.
Chairorpian, is it true you were the owner of the dogs that power Glorkon?
Yeah, it's definitely the right Chairorpian. You should have seen their apartment.
They're not don't. They say no. They say they're not the one.
Trover, is this true? Did you just bring up some useless random Chairorpian? Dude, no, wait, listen.
The gameplay is the most unsatisfying thing about the game. Even though it works and plays well, there's nothing compelling about it, and the enemies you fight are weak and don't provide any type of forethought or strategy. Through the Chairorpian, you control Trover with a second-person perspective. Trover can jump, run, and attack with his sword. New useful abilities are earned by progressing through the story, like being able to levitate the Chairorpian's chair to higher levels so you can see more in different parts of the area around you. This is a key ability to find the game's many hidden collectibles, power babies, little creatures that give you more health when you collect a certain amount.
Holy shit, you did it, partner! You opened the door! Let's go!
While you control Trover running around the world, fighting enemies, and interacting with characters, you, as the Chairorpian, are forever bound to your chair. There are certain highlighted points in the world that you can zip your chair to and can look around from that fixated point. This way of playing felt a bit stunted at first since you can't fully explore in a traditional sense, but it is actually the complete opposite and allows for a lot of compelling gameplay and storytelling moments. Exchanges with NPCs and environmental puzzles entertains this premise in the best ways possible, making every second of going through the levels entertaining, imaginative, and innovative.
Do you not think I don't know who you are? Huh? Shake your head, yes or no. Answer me! No? Well, you're wrong. I do know who you are.
In Trover Saves the Universe, there are moments where you can straight up and outright eliminate a character. Like in the first level, there are basically 2 characters who don't like each other and want the other character gone for good. You can choose which one to eliminate. These choices have some amusing dialogue and outcomes, but in the long scheme of things, they lack any consequence. It was disappointing to have these different choices that you can make that seem to be there specifically for individuality, replayability, and a form to make your world conclusive and meaningful, but ultimately led to something that didn't come to any radical culmination. But it also seems that is kind of the point of it all at the same time. So I'm not mad at that decision, I just thought it was hitting one way in this particular aspect that I found interesting, and it wasn't like that at all.
This is the science building we saw on the news.
Look at all the stuff I got. Yeah, I got stuff too. Hey, what is all this stuff for? I don't know, but it's ours now. Hey, look, there's somebody we can beat up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rumble with that person. Hey, come here. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Who the hell are these guys? I guess you got a rumble. I hope you can handle this.
You're gonna wish you never ran into whoever we are, because we don't know who we are. I don't know who my nipples are still not my friend. That was my friend who killed.
Huh. Well, that's that.
The music works well with quirky melody decisions that flesh out the odd world around you and make you feel even more alienated in these alien worlds. Sound design acts the same way by demonstrating cartoonish, smacking, and weird squelching sounds, as well as a lot of sounds you will probably not want to hear. Get ready for a lot of poop jokes. The voice acting is top-notch and incredibly funny. To subtle small jokes, over-the-top laugh-out-loud moments, and instances where the comedy is so out there that you don't even want to laugh, the voice work for Trover Saves the Universe really sells the game on its own.
Good, try to jump on. You can't. There's collision detection on every fucking part of this wall. Shit, there's an airplane. Hold on. There's a fucking airplane. You hear that? I hear it. Must be coming from Burbank Airport. They changed the name to Hollywood Airport, so that's why it's so fucking busy now. Hey, listen, man. You rub my asshole with your tongue. Yeah, I will. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. What? Come on. You just said you would. Nah, we're just gonna hang out.
Trover Saves the Universe is a gleefully wonderful game that exemplifies that games don't have to conform routinely to the basic mechanics of what the gaming machine usually spits out. The game is vulgar, hilarious, out of pocket, and fun to play while being the weirdest game you'll ever play at the same time. The notable voice acting and fun art style is like no other, and can only be found while playing something from Squanch Games. Though the gameplay is basic and the design of the overall story and decisions can be lackluster, the fantastic NPCs and environments really make the game shine. The crazy and comical things you'll see and hear in Trover Saves the Universe may surprise you, with the ending being one of the most interesting and daring conclusions that I wish more games had the backbone to explore. Trover Saves the Universe is a must-play game if you're looking for something different and out of the norm.
That sounds just like him. It sounds just like Klonfeld. Yeah, I know. I've been working on that. Here,
I give Trover Saves the Universe
the guy that lives
a
across
7.5
the hall.
out of
He goes,
10.
Klonfeld. We gotta go to the fucking, fruit stand. We gotta go to the fucking fruit stand and get some shit. We gotta eat some shit, drink some piss. Oh my god, that sounds just like him. So, listen, did you hear that news? Did you hear the news back from the doctor? No, not yet, but I'm hoping for the best.